Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect from him on the pitch, Jim?
He'll be the conductor, Peter, making sure that his team create space and make good use of it. I expect him to be running the show and adding a touch of class to proceedings.
Winning with style, and that's what he has always been about. Oh,
Pele!
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Best.
Takes a shot! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late reacting to that.
Johor Darul Ta'zim are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Pele. Stood up well to him there. Platini. Belletti. Vieira. Cruyff. A lot of space ahead of him.
Cruyff gets his head on it! Oh, he's hit the bar!
It's a quick ball upfield. Best. That's a lovely, neat pass. Oh, that's clever. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Tries to play it through. Bonucci is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Cruyff. That's a nicely shaped ball. Goes down, but nothing given. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Pirlo. Best. And this is Cruyff.
Oh, shooting chance! And that's in!
And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
You can
And pushed us!
Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Cruyff. Ball played for Rijkaard. And it's Piqué. Vieira. Adriano going face-to-face with his great rival. That's a cute ball. Oh, well played, well played. Cruyff. And he's forced to go back. 15 minutes till half-time. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Vieira. Rijkaard. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Can he get it through? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, well played. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Puskás can so cleverly bypass the press. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Taken back almost at once. Driven forward. Adriano chasing after it. Well read, nice interception. Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. Cruyff making a dash for it. Cruyff with the cross. And it's Vieira. Delivered in. Best given the lift of his goal. Threads one in.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's beat
Puskás! Oh, belter! About as smooth as it gets.
And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think he's even... That could spell trouble.
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're underway for the second half. Johor Darul Ta'zim not having the rub of the green at the moment. They are trailing. Vieira. That's really well manoeuvred. Platini. Platini will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Platini. Vieira. Now that looks a decent ball. Pirlo. Nicely weighted ball. Best providing an outlet on that flank.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
It's a pretty loose pass. Vieira. Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Delivered with swing. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And it's Vieira. Vieira really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here. Puskás clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set.
Goes for a shot!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Vieira. And this is Pelé. Now Pirlo tries to pass it through. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Brilliantly cut out. Maldini plays it long. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vieira. And this is Cruyff. And he's had it nicked away. Johor Darul Tazim can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Searching pass he's played there. Pirlo. Vieira. Puskás. Adriano. Cruyff. Driving on and making good progress. That ball looks a good one. Great chance! And it's there! His utter joy! He engages with absolute happiness. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
And he's done it again. He's got his second.
Number 4.
Johor Darul Tazim choosing to make the first change.
Johan Cruyff.
Things looking so
Number
easy, almost
21.
too easy here.
Adriano. Number 11. Bullet. Number 19.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Coming on the field. Number 18. Mateus. Number 13.
The most
Gerrard.
accurate pass.
Number 20. Karl-Heinz
That's been
Rummenigge.
intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Number 15.
Skims one in.
Vermicelles.
Puskás.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Puskás. It's a promising position. He is just caressing the ball. And this is Puskás. And this is Cruyff. And it's Pirlo. That is a brilliant interception. Platini. Pelé.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
There will be 1 minute at
Oh, he's
a time.
defended very well against those tricky feet. It's a good run down the right. Now it's Cruyff. He's shifting through the gears here. And that's that. Johor Darul Tazim cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's away we go then.
There's no doubt that this fella's contribution will be highly important. It's the one and only Philipp Lahm.
And what do you consider his greatest quality, Jim?
Well, it's hard to name just one because he's such an outstanding player on so many fronts, but I'd say his tactical nous, a man who can single-handedly turn defence into attack, and he's capable of playing anywhere on either flank. And when you add in the vision and creativity of a central playmaker, there's nobody else like him.
This looks promising. Good read, needed to be. Vigo gets it clear. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Johor Darul Tazim have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, good climb! That's a fair try, but just off target. Cruyff. And it's Michel Platini. Tries to play it through. Adriano! Oh, it's come off the upright. Just eases him off the ball. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Delivers...
Gets his head on it!
And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's their second corner of the game. That's a decent clearance. And now a sudden chance to counter. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And this is Cruyff.
And the shot!
Oh, he's been caught napping. Cruyff. And again.
And it's a goal!
An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling that...
Cristiano Ronaldo!
It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, no, what has happened here? Lovely bit of skill. And he lines up a cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. Vieira can see things others simply cannot. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Hullet. And that's been intercepted. Johor Darul Tazim very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to... Oh, no, this does not look good. And he's found... Oh, a gilt-edged chance! Oh, good claim by the keeper.
That's just very composed. He held his position really well, and he made him make the first move. He was always in control.
Schmeichel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Adriano going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Hullet. Vieira caresses it through.
And he shoots!
And that's a good finish. And they're threatening to fly away here. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
He's on it, can he get away? Neymar. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Belletti. And that has put paid to that. And that is out of play. Figo. It's Figo! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Platini. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Roberto Carlos.
Johor Darul Tazim are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Piqué. Belletti.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That looks a decent ball. Roberto Carlos. Ødegaard. This is a promising build-up. Looking for the run. Roberto Carlos picks it up out wide, in towards the back stick. Maldini getting it. So, a temporary halt to the action. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
This is a lost
Johor Darul
children's
Tazim
announcement.
looking good,
With the father
feeling
of a boy
good.
in
It is
green
2-0
backpack,
at the break.
Kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So off we go again. Adriano. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And it's Hullet. Well, momentarily the situation was perilous, but his alertness has saved the day.
Well, what can you say about that? Just about everything was stacked against him, and he still came through.
They've won a corner. So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Falkirk have the chance to go the other way. Adriano knocks it into space. Nicely aimed pass. Great ball, and he Cruyff! That is decidedly lacking.
Johor Darul Tazim certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitution on the field. Number 14.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Hullet. Coming on the field. Number 19.
Gabriel.
Bukayo Saka. Number 23.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Substitution.
And here's Bale. Cristiano Ronaldo. No way through. Johor Darul Tazim are 2 up early in the second half. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Falkirk appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Drogba dominates aerially so often. And it's Neymar. Oh, perfectly measured.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo!
Now that is commitment to the cause. And it's been taken short. Now it's Ødegaard.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And now they can spring out of defence. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Xavi Alonso. Lahm kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Saka. It's run loose here. Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read. Lahm. Saka. Looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Saka! It's a goal! And they are dragging it back! Game on again! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Falkirk cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now.
He'll try from distance!
He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Falkirk have their second corner now.
Substitution on the field, number 17, Cristiano Ronaldo, number 6, Neymar.
Roberto Carlos
coming on the
goes
field,
short.
number 20, Eto'o, number 8.
And now they can clear their lines.
Johan Cruyff.
And it's Ødegaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Varane defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And here's Drogba. Roberto Carlos. Great vision. Now it's Eto'o. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Drogba. Rafael Varane. Could be danger here. And he's managed to get free. Doesn't quite get there. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. A quick look, thought about cutting inside.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Now it's Hullet. That's a little off target. And it's Eto'o. Piqué does really well to win the ball there. Eto'o. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Varane calmly anticipates.
2 minutes added time.
Shot, real chance! Oh, what a be quick to... Oh, what has happened here? There will be a throw-in. Nice control. And it's Erdegaard. And he's had it nicked away. And there goes the final whistle. Johor Darul Tazim pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win, and that's what they needed.
And
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, that's what you call a job well done. The hosts didn't make it easy. There was a fair bit of battling they had to do, but they stuck at it, and they've come through very, very solidly.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Portugal.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who can do some serious damage. He brings a lovely intensity to that left flank and thrives on getting into half spaces. I think his biggest strength is his footwork, his ability on the ball. He's just so skillful at going past defenders and getting good delivery into the box.
Takes a shot! Traumeri. That has been cut short. That's put paid to the danger. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, super find. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Now, can they get him away? And he's in. Adriano!
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. That looks a good ball through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well.
Chance! Goal, Germany! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Cruyff. Well, the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Pull it. Roberto Baggio, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Zambrotta, he has found the way through. Incoming delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's gone out for a throw-in. Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to... Oh, they could be caught out here! Well, that pass isn't the best. Baggio going after that. And it's Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. Nicely weighted ball. Piqué deals with that comfortably. Rijkaard is the team's great visionary. Belletti. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Engages and forces him off the ball. Pullet picks it up out wide. Platini. That is a brilliant interception. Roberto Baggio. Now, what about a counter-attack? Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Great vision. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. Well, played right into... And Hullet! Well taken ball. And there's the goal they've been looking for. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Germany are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rijkaard. He's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Baggio. It's a really well-measured ball. Some good work on the right flank here. Oh, well played. And they've got rid. Chouameni. Adriano. The less said about that pass, the better. That's a look and place it forward. And they win it back again. Adriano. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Platini steaming forward at pace. And it's Vieira. Might be danger here. Oh, super.
He's having a shot!
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Okay, it didn't quite...
Adriano!
No, just not quite.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Now that looks a decent ball. Delivers with whip. Cleared without hesitation. And the referee has blown for half-time. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Germany sitting pretty here. 2 goals putting them into the driving seat. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Cruyff. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Platini. Belletti. Pullet. Shoots! Well taken goal.
Might want to be careful there.
Zambrotta. Portugal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Germany are 2 up early in the second half. Now it's Roberto Baggio. And here's Baggio. Lovely bit of skill. Tries a shot! And he hits the net. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Portugal cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. Platini is onto this. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Vieira powering forward here.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Germany are looking pretty rattled at the moment, Jim.
There's no doubt about that, Peter. It looks like they've had the proverbial carpet swept from underneath them. And it's amazing how much one goal can change things.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make any prediction on this right now.
Substitution for Germany. Number 24.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 21, Adriano.
Oh, good spread. Oh, he's had it taken off him. Platini unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Number 13, Gerard. Number 20.
He's shifting through the gears here. Can he get on the end of this? And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's going to have his name taken. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. Looking to play him in. That's a sharp pass. And this is Pele. And he's cut it out. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Half an hour gone in the second half. He's in plenty of space here. Very nicely done.
Portugal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Van Dijk. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And here's Rafinha. Roberto Baggio. And that is expertly dealt with. Rijkaard. Mateus. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now the cross. Pirlo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And Rafinha. Looking for options for movement. Jordi Alba. Jordi Alba delivers. Piqué is there, and he can get that clear. Stood up well to him there. Tar with the foul.
Germany nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a pretty loose pass.
And
it's Gerrard.
has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Onuachu thinks one through. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Germany pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that needn't matter. They have the win. So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle, and here we go. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Toure cuts it out. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Romario, and this is Cruyff. Tries to pass it through. Takes aim and crosses. Piqué clears it away. Adriano. This looks promising. And this is Romario. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Pirlo. Tries to play it through. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Not the most accurate pass. Cannavaro. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Pirlo. First quarter of an hour gone. Goes looking wide. Adriano. Oh, great run, magical! And that's the keeper's ball. Adriano with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Platini. Well, that looks a decent ball. Drills one in. And he's there to get it away. And it's Gerrard. Pirlo does well not to be outdone there. Mateus. Adriano! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Keeper's dealt with that. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. And now a sudden chance to counter. Just the keeper in his way. Shapes to shoot! There it is! And we have liftoff! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking.
And a chance! Goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
So smooth, a signature finish. It's Adriano! Oh, in he goes again! Cruyff. Now it's Romario. Chance here to counter. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And it's Gerrard. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Zambrotta can so cleverly bypass the press. And this is Romario. Oh, he's burst through. That's really well manoeuvred. Romario was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Takes a shot! And one more try! Goal, Germany! And the comeback is complete!
And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Germany leading now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Cruyff. Looking for the run. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's worked it through.
He's had a shot!
Oh, it's come off the upright. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this.
And he scores! Back in business!
A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, the keeper...
So, a temporary halt to the action. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Germany have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
And this is Romario. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cruyff. Zambrotta. Now that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. And here's Romario. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. Shimizu Espos have the chance to go the other way. Piqué. Platini. Gerrard looking to add to his goal. Germany have a free kick. Now, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
Yeah, and a heart and mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Put it!
So, third corner of the game.
Terrific effort!
No, just not quite.
Bullet is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's had it taken off him. Cruyff. Cruyff running with the ball. Nice defending, physical and effective. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Romario, and the counter is on. Pass is just off target.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
And it's Michel Platini. Oh, perfectly measured that. Maldini. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Romario threads one in, and he's picked out the run. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Cruyff engages and forces him off the ball. Platini.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Pullet. Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Germany.
So their fourth corner of the game.
Matthäus. Number 11, Gullit. Number 21, Adriano. Number 19.
Stam gets it away.
Coming on the field, number 4, Vieira. Number 10, Pele.
And it's Gerrard.
Number 20.
And the shot's on here.
Karl-Heinz
Clipped
Rummenigge.
into space.
Number 15.
Not quite sure who got the final touch, but it will be another corner. They're up to 5 corners now. So it's going to be another corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Well, there's the clearance. Shimizu Espals are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cruyff, and he's managed to get free. He's dealt with that really well. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Pele. Now there's a... And the shot! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
Substitution for Germany. Number 13.
So changes afoot here,
Gerrard.
and from both sides.
Coming on to replace him is number 24, Johan Cruyff.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Matthäus. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now, can they get him away? Maldini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Luis Suarez. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Shimizu Espals clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And this is Cruyff. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And this is Roberto Baggio.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Belletti. Great vision. Platini gets into a good position. Now it's Pele. Looking to play him in. Rummenigge.
4
Vitinha.
added minutes has been indicated.
Roberto Baggio. Aimed beyond the defence. And this is Roberto Baggio. He's beaten the big chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Foot in.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Time added on 4 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that was vital. Mateus. And that'll be the end of that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
One of our fan club members.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yeah, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. And here's Platini. Now, can they get him away? And it's made its way to him. And the finish! And again! And he's only too happy to take that back.
It's been pretty high-tempo stuff from the off here, Peter. A good show of intent, I would say.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Rijkaard. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Cannavaro clears. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Messi. It's a promising position. Shapes to shoot! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip. But
Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to play it through. Cruyff receives it in a wide position. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Platini. That'll be a throw. Rijkaard. Another pass, just keeps it ticking over. Cantona going forward. And the pass is intercepted. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Great vision. And he's lost his man here. Shot at goal! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
He's having a pop! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Adriano clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Van der Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. And it's Gullit. Looking for the run. That's been cut out, well played. And the counter is on. Gattuso has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cantona. Now it's Messi. Cruyff. Rijkaard. This is a promising build-up. Nice defending, it's got the job done. Now it's Tevez. He has found a way through. Now it's Gullit. And that's another good win of the ball. That's it, 45 minutes up. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal.
Oh, good climb! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And the shot! Deftly away. Germany have the chance to go the other way. Now that looks a decent ball. Now here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Strokes it back. Chance, surely! A case now of complete control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Tevez.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
And that has been cleared. Adriano. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Cantona. And it's Bellingham. Cantona. Germany needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And here's Cantona. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Varane cuts it out. Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Germany disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Platini. And that has put paid to that. Neymar. Piqué kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's got away, and it's played in here. Van der Sar claims it without any fuss. And it's Messi. A heavy challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Cantona! No, poor contact, nothing on the shot.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Neymar not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a...
Takes a shot! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Now it's Tevez.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Messi, Bellingham. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Adriano, and he's had it nicked away. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That looks a good ball through. And it's Tevez. Tries to pass it through. Oh, that's well spotted. Cantona is herring after that one. And he was quick to react. Now it's Messi. Cantona. Vieira.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Tevez. And this is Tevez. Tries a shot! Yes! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 20. Camisa 19.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Camisa 15.
Things looking so easy. Oh, that is asking for trouble.
22.
And he's got away from it.
Para a entrada de camisa 17.
Good challenge. Excellent challenge.
Camisa 6.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pass somewhat off target. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Germany suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years, and this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff.
Well, Peter, it's easy to heap praise on players that play further up the field, but They couldn't do what they did without the unsung heroes doing the dirty work, and Frank Rijkaard is amongst the very best in the business.
Some say the best ever.
Yep, and I can see why. He's about as sophisticated as players come, and his role covers everything from reclaiming the ball to, well, pretty much everything else. Only a man of his calibre and cleverness can do that.
Nice interception, well timed. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Malaysia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Hullet. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. Mendes with the clearance.
He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch. Sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Corinthians finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Showing good feet. He is through here. And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area. And across it goes. Defending of the desperate. Oh, he's been caught napping. Brahim Diaz is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Shot, surely!
And a neat finish.
Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Malaysia are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now it's Platini. Good read, needed to be. Beckenbauer. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Hullet. Rummenigge. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Gets his head on it!
Oh, crossbar! And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Baresi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Turan. And the return pass. And it's Vitinha. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Hullet. And Hullet! No, just not quite. Baresi. Beckenbauer. Vitinha. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. Well read, and the danger is averted. That's a little off target. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good challenge, excellent challenge. Hullet. Now it's Brahim Diaz. Oh, that's a key interception. Malaysia looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Rummenigge! Rummenigge! Truly a man who will pass the test of
sumptuous finish, an absolute joy. A goal at a really telling moment. How smart was that? Such a delicate finish.
The skill and the confidence was just brilliant, and he showed both a quick head
And Hullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Hullet is offering a right smile there.
And here's Hullet in with the challenge. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Belletti. And it's Michel Platini. And the through ball. That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Malaysia are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Can he get on the end of this? Chance for a shot! Goal! Corinthians are back in business. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And when the manager called on him, he was Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Oh, he has absolutely drilled that.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Vieira. And he can clear it away. Agliano, who has found support out wide. And he's taking no chances there.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
And here's Hullet, looking to play him in. And the shot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Nuno Mendes is the type of player who always likes having a bit of space in front of him. And he's stuck it away. And again they hit the front. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Malaysia have their lead. And here's Eto'o. And it's Azar.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Hullet, looking for options for movement. Nuno Mendes. Turan. Now it's Luis Suarez. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Luis Suarez. This might spell danger. Schmeichel gets it clear. Malaysia can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Kaka. Azar. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And the pass is intercepted.
Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. It's turning into quite a gem, this.
Corinthians really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue.
Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. And here's Hullet. And this is Neymar. Incoming delivery.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Nicely weighted ball. Luis Suarez. It's a promising position. He's a sharp little ball here.
This is the time you need that pace.
That's beautifully...
Big chance!
It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Drives it in.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Could be danger here. Not the most accurate pass. Great ball if he can get there. And that's a simple one for the keeper. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Platini is onto this. 2 minutes to be added on. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's having a shot!
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Malaysia can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Malaysia against England.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, Kvaratskhelia is a player who could...
Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kvaratskhelia has the space to scheme. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Knocks it out wide. Pirlo. Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Deftly away. Maldini. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Now it's Luis Suarez. And it's been hooked away. Bruno Fernandes, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Malaysia yet to have an attempt on goal.
Bruno Fernandes!
It's bounced back off the post. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Vieira gets into a good position. Bruno Fernandes. It's a good one he's making out on the left.
That's good play from him.
He's picked his way through. That's very neat. Belletti. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Messi. Lovely feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Vieira. And it's Pirlo. Oh, cracking ball.
Can he finish?
It's not an especially good pass, that. Vieira. Pelé. Platini. It's Belletti. And it's Michel Platini. That's a good ball out wide. And he welcomes it in. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Pirlo. It's a really well-measured ball. And this is Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
Chance for a shot!
Cannavaro getting this one clear. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Bruno Fernandes unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Cruyff defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Ferdinand calmly anticipates. Neither side giving way. It has been tight. And it's made its way to him. Spread to the right. Gives it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
Oh, the movement is slick. The speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Kvaratskhelia. Vieira. To Bruno Fernandes. Luis Suarez. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And the whistle goes for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, there's no way to disguise the fact that they've been poor. Not a single shot on goal tells you all you need to know, Peter. Everything seems a little hurried to me, a little rushed, panicked even at times.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
And now, to all members of the crowd, I'd like to ask you to join me in wishing our birthday boy a very special birthday.
Away we go again.
Malaysia really are going to need to improve in a hurry if they don't want to fall behind here. Upping the intensity and the tempo will be their starting point.
Lam has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Cannavaro did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Can he get it through? Bruno Fernandes! Can he finish? It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
A first breakthrough.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Now it's Pelé. And the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Adriano actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out.
And a header! He will be livid with himself. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Now it's Pelé. Now, can they get him all? Shot a goal! It's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well,
it's Adriano! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice bit of trickery. Kvaratskhelia. He is just caressing the ball. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Pelé. Adriano. Now it's Cruyff. England needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And it's Pirlo. England are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape. Certainly when defending, at least. Because they've got...
Pelé! And again, he is at his elastic best.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number
Malaysia
21,
have their second corner now.
Number 24.
England are looking to go forward
Number
now.
4, Vieira. Coming on the field. Number
Pitches
7,
it off him.
Neymar. Number 13,
Platini.
Gerrard. Number 18, Mateus.
Malaysia
Substitutions
perhaps
taking
contemplating their next change here. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Looking to play him in.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Platini. Look at the space here. Platini.
Brilliant save from Buffon!
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
Substitution for Malaysia. Number 10.
So we have movement
Pele.
on both benches.
Number 5, Rijkaard.
Now it's Hazard,
Coming on the field.
showing good feet.
Number 11.
And here's Iniesta. Knocks it into...
Goes
for a shot!
Xabi Alonso.
It's off
Substitution
target
in
and by
progress.
quite a way.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Platini going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Hullet, distributed tidily. Gets a good foot in there. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That is a great pick out. Roberto Carlos has it out. Towering header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Belletti. Now it's Platini. Vieira promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Hazard.
There will be 3 minutes.
This is a promising build-up. Iniesta. Iniesta proves just a little bit too strong. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Mateus. Good read, needed to be. But I think they're done. They are done. A good watch, more than a good watch actually, certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks a winner, of course, but the crowd...